You are listening to Profit Without Worry, episode number 141. How do you get people you've never met to trust and believe that you've got something that can help them in an ethical, non-sleazy way? Let's talk about that on today's show. Hey there, I'm Michelle Evans, and this is the show where coaches, experts, and business owners like us get real about what it takes to create a profitable online business. I can tell you from experience that nonstop hustle plus random acts of marketing do not equal success. So how do we attract a steady flow of clients and sales without all the hustle? This is the Profit Without Worry podcast. Well, hello, welcome back, and thanks for tuning in. Have you checked out the brand new free resource created just for you? It's a tell-all article that I wrote called The Real Reason Proven Marketing Formulas Have Stopped Working. And in it, I name names. I show proof of how the syndicate shaped the online marketing industry, and I show you why those pesky proven formulas are no longer working. And I'm here to tell you it's not you. It's the system. I'll link to this article in today's show notes at profitwithoutworry.com/episode-141, or you can go to profitwithoutworry.com/article and read it right there. Okay, let's dive into today's show. Proof, it's an important part of being online today because there are so many people out there who make big promises but don't deliver on the goods. So people want to know that you're the real deal before they invest with you. Back in episode number 137, I talked about how online gurus create fake urgency, fake testimonials, and fake demand for each other's products based on their pay-to-play models. Don't do that. Just say no. Instead, when I work with clients and students to create and accelerate their magnetic proof, with the goal that you and I need to have for our work is to gather powerful proof in the form of real results, real testimonials, and real life examples. And the goal is really the real part. They need to be real results. It needs to be real testimonials. It needs to be real life examples. Otherwise, it just feels off. Why? Well, people know that you are going to make big promises and say great things about what you're selling, right? They automatically trust what you say much, much less than if they hear it from a client or a friend, or weirdly, even a stranger in a Facebook group. There are countless statistics that show a large majority of consumers read reviews and ask for recommendations before making a purchase. You may want to make sure that you have social proof to back up the value and the effectiveness of whatever you're selling, your product, your program, your service, because most people are going to do some homework on your business before they buy. I know just this summer, I did some research on landscape designers for our backyard, and I ended up with a great one based on our community Facebook group. We did... We have a giant oak tree that we want to take down, and I did some looking around in our community Facebook group for recommendations for that. Like, people do that all the time. Just think about yourself. Even when you go to Amazon, how much do you look at the reviews on Amazon or anything that you're going to buy online? It's just how we work. And people are going to do their homework on you as well. And yeah, we're not going to have, the Amazon 5-star system on our sites, but, there's ways to really lean into this. And as a result, you need someone outside of your business who can vouch for you, who can say, yes, this person or this business is legit, and you too can get results. In fact, I did a whole podcast series on Robert Cialdini's persuasion pillars that I'll link to in today's show notes because I think they still stand the test of time. Knowing the persuasion pillars will help you purposefully gather magnetic proof. In general, you'll find that there's 6 types of social proof, but the great news is that you don't need all 6 of them. You could actually hone in on 1 or 2 that make the most sense for you, but you've got to be focused on gathering and sharing social proof in a way that makes your potential buyers more interested in buying. And that's what we're really going to focus on today. So you can go back and learn about Cialdini's persuasion pillars, and then today we're going to talk a little bit more specifically about social proof. And I love to use social proof in my marketing funnels. Stories, examples, and videos from real clients and real customers are my best source of getting people to decide to buy from me. That's not what I say, and it's not any fancy copywriting stuff. It's stories and examples and real life people. So let's talk about the 6 types of social proof and then how you can start gathering your own social proof up today. So number 1 is the expert social proof. This is when a well-known expert in the industry recommends your product or service. Imagine Martha Stewart recommending a food processor, for example. Like her or not, you know that Martha Stewart only recommends things that have passed her very high bar for all things homemaking. So you'd probably trust that it was a quality product. But if she was recommending a cruise or a new car, for example, you might question that endorsement because she's not an expert in those fields, right? And so she's not as relevant. You and I probably won't have much expert social proof starting out, and that's 100% okay. It's just one of the 6 types. Find another one that works better. All right, number 2 is celebrity social proof. Think Kardashians. When they recommend something, their fans typically flock to buy it. Or think Nike, athletic endorsements. Yeah, you and I likely are not competing in this space yet, although you never know. A few years back, I had a client called Foundation Training. The founder created a way to do back exercises that strengthened back, got rid of back pain. It's a really cool process. And celebrities loved it and often spoke about this. In fact, he got a number of celebrity endorsements, totally unsolicited. Celebrities would post doing poses on Instagram or Facebook or make a video. I mean, there's all sorts of stuff. And they often spoke about it. So whatever your business is, be on the lookout for those serendipitous times that a celebrity loves what you do and shares it for free simply because it works. All right, number 3, user social proof. This is my favorite type of social proof because it doesn't require a ginormous budget. It doesn't require, working with hundreds and thousands of people at a time. It just requires doing really good work for whatever client or clients that you have. And this is really where mini offers can help tremendously. I remember when I wanted to pivot away from only doing one-on-one work and I wanted to create my course that eventually turned into Build Your Funnel Bootcamp. I knew I had a big hole in my marketing because I didn't have any testimonials about my course. So instead of letting that hold me up, I created a bunch of little mini offers to test a piece of what I wanted to put in my course. And through those tests, I got great user testimonials and feedback, and I made them even better. The people who purchased my mini offers loved the value that they got, and they happily gave me testimonials and examples. In fact, mini offers worked so well that I tell anyone looking for a new offer, test a piece of that offer first through a mini offer. Those testimonials will help sell your course or your program or whatever it is better than any fancy sales copy. Number 4 is the wisdom of the crowd. Yeah, this type of social proof is when a lot of people are talking about you or your product or your service or your program and recommending you. This is the type that the deceptive gurus really manipulated people with their syndicate type pay-to-play masterminds. It's basically creating a FOMO or fear of missing out reaction in anyone not in the program. It's like, everyone's doing this. Don't you want to be a part of it? I don't think there's anything wrong with people recommending you or any product or program or service, but we want to grow those recommendations organically and not falsely manipulate people by creating creating shady, like, pay-to-play groups where we all promote each other. Don't do that. But, wisdom of the crowd is also, if you think Amazon, for example, that's wisdom of the crowd because, if some product has, 10,000 reviews and they're 4.5 stars, you can pretty much trust it's a good product for whatever it is you're looking for, right? All right, number 5 is the wisdom of your friends. This type of social proof is the best type of social proof out there, in my opinion. I mean, think about it. How likely are you to buy something that your friend, a person that you trust, recommends to you? We just got a new puppy, and as we were getting ready for his arrival, I asked a few of my dog-crazed friends for recommendations on everything from food to trainers to harnesses to toys to beds to, our dog is really spoiled. But I asked for recommendations on everything from people that I knew, that I trusted, and who treated their dogs the way I wanted to treat our new puppy. And what they recommended, I bought. Why? Because I trust them. And if they say it works well for them, that is good enough for me. I don't need to go do any additional research. And finally, number 6, certification. So this type of social proof comes from a well-known authoritative figure in your industry. For example, if Twitter gives you a blue check mark, people know you're not a bot. I'm still waiting for my check mark. That's all right. Twitter's not my main platform for anything. Anyway, this is a good way to align yourself and prove that you've got the industry chops. I know copywriters who get certified in the copy blogger method. I personally have a certification from the Coaches Institute and the Kellogg School of Marketing and HubSpot and many others. They're a good way to stand out and stay up to date with what's going on out there and just prove that, you know your stuff. This is also where guest blogging or guest podcasting or, just being on other people's platforms can really come in handy for you. Being featured or being a contributor isn't necessarily a certification, but it does let you align yourself with the trust and authority that whatever that platform is has built up over time. All right, let's review these 6 quickly again. Number 1 is expert authority. Think Martha Stewart. Number 2, celebrity authority. Think Kardashians. Number 3, user authority. Number 4, the wisdom of the crowd authority. Number 5, the wisdom of your friends authority. And number 6, certification authority. So here's my challenge to you. Pick 1 or 2 of these authority methods and really, really focus on building them out. This is one of the best ways to gather magnetic proof that allows you to do less selling because your authority is going to sell without you, and a lot more serving, generating even more authority for you. That is a win-win for your business and for whomever you serve. All right, I'd love to hear from you. What type of authority have you focused on gathering? What did you learn from gathering that authority? Hit me up on social media or email me, michelle@michelleLevins.com. And as you were listening to this, did you think of someone who could use these insights about creating profit without worry in their business? If you can think of someone who could use this, will you do both of us a big favor and share this episode with them? It's really easy to do from whatever podcasting app you're listening on, or just share the URL for today's show, which is profitwithoutworry.com / episode -141. And your friend can listen right there on any device. And don't forget to go read the article, The Real Reason Proven Marketing Formulas Have Stopped Working. You can get that at today's show notes or profitwithoutworry.com / article so that you can see what it takes to create a movement with your marketing. All right, I hope you have an absolutely amazing week, and I'll see you back here next week. Same time, same place, on another great episode of Profit Without Worry. See you then.